You've been lied to. Not by her, but by the world. And now it's time for you to see the truth. The truth that they'll never tell you. For centuries, men have been chasing women, thinking that love, affection, and desire are won by giving everything you are. But here's what no one dares to speak the moment you give her everything you've already lost. You're not the hero in her story, you're the pawn. The moment you give up your control, the moment you bend to her, will you begin to fade into the background of her life. You lose your place. She starts to forget what drew her to you in the first place. You've been told stories of love, connection, chemistry. You've been taught that these things come naturally, effortlessly, and that all you need is to be yourself, show your feelings, and offer your soul on a silver platter. But that's a lie. A lie told to keep you trapped in an illusion. Because the truth is, you've been taught to be the hunted. You've been molded by society's expectations into the prey, convinced that your worth is determined by how much you can give, how much you can sacrifice. All those smooth words and soft promises designed to twist your mind into submission. They've made you weak. They've convinced you to pour your energy, your essence into someone else's desires, into someone else's need for validation. But let me tell you something you haven't heard before. Something your ego refuses to accept. You are not just another man. You were never meant to be the sheep following her as she leads you into the maze of her desire, only to leave you lost, confused, and desperate. No, you were meant to dominate this game. But first you must see it for what it truly is. You must understand the forces that pull at the heart of every woman. The darkness that stirs her soul. Let me give you a diagnosis one Machiavelli himself might have written in his most private, uncensored notes. You are about to understand the unvarnished truth about female nature. Not the one you wish were true, not the one you tell yourself at night, but the real raw truth. The truth that no one dares speak out loud, because it would unravel the carefully constructed facade. Are you ready? Let's begin. You've been misled to believe that women are these mystical creatures of love, to be revered and placed on pedestals. You've been told that to attract them, you must be soft, empathetic, understanding, almost like a caretaker, a provider. You've heard endless advice. Be yourself. Show your feelings. Wear your heart on your sleeve. But here's the brutal truth. They don't want you. Not in the way you think, not in the way society tells you they do. They want power. They want control. They want dominance. The very things you've been taught to fear are the things they crave most. And when you fail to realize this, when you fail to embody the very essence of strength, mystery, and unpredictability, you become a slave to their desires, dancing to their whims like a puppet on strings. Think about it. Where do the most powerful women in history find their strength? Catherine de' Medici, a queen, a strategist, a ruthless force who played the Game of Thrones like a master. She didn't charm her way into power. She seized it, manipulated the minds around her, and wielded influence with surgical precision. She understood that men are driven by ego, and that ego is the key to their destruction, to their misled. You've heard of Cesare Borgia, haven't you? A man who manipulated those around him with an almost supernatural grace. He knew that control over a woman's heart wasn't found in offering your soul, but in understanding her desires and using them to twist the game to your advantage. And what of Rasputin, the mad monk who infiltrated the court of the Russian Tsar's family? His power didn't come from his appearance or his virtue. It came from his deep understanding of the female mind. He used the very thing that confuses most men, the complexity of female desire, to place himself at the center of their world, not because he was attractive, but because he understood that a woman's true desire is to be led, controlled, and swept off her feet in a way that only a man of immense self-assurance can offer. Women seek something else. They seek dominance that stirs them, makes them feel something deeper than just affection. You see, men too often are led by what they feel. But women, they are led by what they want, and what they want is not affection, but power. The intoxicating feeling of being chosen, of being desired, to be the object of the man who holds control over his own world, and whose attention is a prize more valuable than anything they could get through begging, pleading, or manipulation. And the greatest irony, you've been taught to believe the opposite. You've been trained to be humble, to chase, to beg for affection, and to offer your value in exchange for her attention. You believe that to get her, you must pour out your worth, your time, your resources. But here's where you fall into the trap. She doesn't want a man who offers her value. She wants a man who holds it. Every time you bend and flex to accommodate her, every time you give in to her needs, you lose a piece of yourself. She sees it. She knows it. And the moment she detects weakness, she'll stop seeing you as an object of desire and start seeing you as a tool. A tool to be used and then discarded when the need is past. Women you see understand a deeper truth, one that you've yet to realize. To control desire, you must first control attention. You have become nothing but a mirror to her needs. Your worth is no longer yours, it belongs to her. And that's exactly how you've allowed it to happen. To her, the game is simple. She tests you, pushes you, makes you jump through hoops, but you never stop performing. You never stop giving. And yet you wonder why she pulls away, why she shows interest for a fleeting moment, then disappears into the ether. You wonder why she always seems to lose interest before you can truly capture her. It's because in your pursuit of her, you've made one fatal mistake. You've made yourself disposable. The key to manipulation, to seduction, to psychological dominance is to shift the balance, to be in control without appearing to be, to play the game without being seen. You must not offer yourself to her on a silver platter. You must force her to earn your attention. You must create a dance where you lead not her. You must walk the razor's edge of dominance and detachment, where she constantly yearns for more, but never quite gets it. This game, this dance, is far from simple. And for the weak-hearted, it will destroy you. But for the wise, it is the very foundation of power. You are not the hunted. You are the hunter. This realization is the first step towards taking back control of your life. And once you realize this, you will never go back. Once you embrace the game and see it for what it truly is, a battlefield of desire, a chessboard where every move you make counts, you will understand that this is not a game of love. It is a game of control. Machiavelli himself wrote that power is taken, not given. It is fought for, not won through kindness or submission. He wrote that it is the appearance of virtue that grants men power, not the reality. And the woman's mind is a fortress that craves to be overtaken, to be dominated by the one who holds the power, who wields control. The more you attempt to please her, the more you lose. The more you act like a knight in shining armor, ready to rescue her, the more you erode your own value. She does not desire the man who serves her, the man who is constantly at her beck and call. She desires the man who plays his own game, who withholds what she seeks and forces her to earn it. Imagine this. You are the king of your own world. You are a man who demands respect, who leads with strength, who controls his emotions and actions. The world bends to your will. And when a woman enters your life, she is not the queen. She is the courtier. She must prove herself worthy of your attention. She must work for your favor, for your affection, for your loyalty. The moment you realize this is the moment your entire world shifts. And when your world shifts, her world shifts with it. Machiavelli understood this very well. A ruler does not simply give his attention away. He uses it as a tool to command and control. He understands the power of scarcity and mystery, and how these create an irresistible force that women cannot resist. The moment you make yourself unavailable is the moment her desire skyrockets. The moment you stop giving is the moment she begins to wonder, what does he have that I can't have? and that, my friend, is where your power begins. From this moment forward, you will walk with a different kind of confidence. You will no longer be the man who waits. You will be the man who commands. You will be the man who steps into every room with the knowledge that every woman in that room is chasing your attention. You will stop offering your attention freely. You will stop giving her all your time. You will make her come to you, make her earn you. You are the hunter. You are the master. And once you accept this truth, you will become the man that women cannot resist.